Time for some music. Let's start. Oh, perfect. Let me check, are we live? Yes, we are. Let's go. This much volume is perfect, I guess. Let's start with the stream. So, a little bit of background about myself. So, I was working on a playlist before on YouTube, and then I thought to discontinue the project because that was going to be created in Unreal Engine. But then I thought like streaming Unreal Engine would be a daunting task because I have a low-end PC. But you know, my name's low-end, so I think it probably came because of it. So the game which we are creating right now is a different game. It's not the game which was previously uh, going to be made by me. It's going to be a different game. It's called Alterna and it would be kind of like an we say a medieval sort of game, a historical sort of game. It would be online. People can come collaborate, make their own houses, make their own buildings, can talk with each other, can create their own kingdoms, and also eliminate other kings in other kingdoms. We can have wars. Possibilities are endless. So I have come up with a small, what to say, small MVP. It's not an MVP, but a small demo which will help us to start the stream. Okay. So let me start the game. Okay, you might not be able to see it. Here it is. Perfect. So here is the debug section where I can see statistics. There's a game logo and the menu. Options will also lead you to the game. I have to change that. And yeah, let's start. So we have our own character here. Small character. It can flip around. We have our own unique name, and this is the side drawer which I was experimenting with, and this is a small grid which I was working on. This is supposed to be the map, and there are some gaps in the middle, but I have to fix it. Let's see, how can we fix this? We are also getting an error. Surface doesn't have a color key. Apparently I tried to fix it. Apparently I fixed it, but it came again, and I have to uh, sort of check what happened to the code. Let's see. But so far so good. I think the game looks pretty nice, and this is in Python, so it's basically made in Pygame Community Edition, by the way, because Pygame has ended support, I guess. We don't have Pygame in the newer versions of Python, so I'm going with Pygame Community Edition, and the community is really good. That's why. So yeah, today I thought let's try and add a chatting system to the game, which would be a good thing to start the stream. Oh, what the heck? What the hell? Oh my god. So I checked my stream and damn, it's glitching out like. Oh my god. I think I have to start the stream again. What the hell? Why is this not coming properly? I should have tested the stream earlier. Oh, it's because it's full screen. Okay. Let me check. Now it should be proper. Yes, it's proper now. Let me check. Let's go. It's working. Okay. So the player can flip around. We have a nice, let's say, a label on the top, and we have a sidebar. And maybe we can like search some uh, buildings or whatever, and we can place it in the map. And we have our debug screen here. Okay, so that's about it. I don't have a lot of work in this game. I made this game a while ago, and I thought maybe let's return to it back again and start building the game again, because it's been a long time since I have even dabbled on the game development area, but let's see what we can do. Okay, so let's close this and let's return to the code part. Great. So let's start with the what we have here. So first of all, let me explain the directory structure we have right now. So this is all what we have. We have some fonts. I took this from a website, and I also have the license. Then the all of the different scenes have their own folders. So game is a different scene, menu is a different scene, and I have worked a lot on the game, so I have a lot of stuff inside here, and menu only has the scene part. Then we have sprites, in which we have all of the different types of things inside. So okay, this is not working. So we have different types of plants. I mean the same type of plant, but I have to draw them in a sprite sheet. I should not like draw it just by changing all of the different PNGs, right? Also, they are all PNGs, by the way. I don't think that they should be PNGs, but it works for now. So then we have the player. So the player has only two things right now. The player can only walk, that's why. Then the world, which is the tile based thing. So we have grass, different types of grass. Again, I have to distill it into a sprite sheet again. Then we have the cursor thing, which I removed from the game because I didn't like it, and some food things, etc. So we have some stuff here basically. I'm also reading this because I am trying to understand the architecture myself, because it's been a long time since I touched the code, and I don't know where to start? Okay, so this is the main. I think I made a game manager, and the game manager is, oops, why is my jumping not working? So the game manager is here, and the game manager is a singleton instance. We should not have multiple game managers, right? So the init part initialize the pygame things, then we create the debug panel, and the debug panel is sort of in the world, so it's a separate component from the scenes, so it makes it a little bit easy to understand what's happening in the game without updating it like again and again, like building it again and again, not updating it again and again. But okay, after this we create the scene manager which manages the scenes. So we have two scenes, menu scene and the game scene, and the game loop is the main source which runs the game. So in the game loop we have created something like globals, and the globals thing has all of these components, these fields. So we have events, so we have clock, and we have delta time which we can access everywhere. Also we have this update method which we access in the, I guess we access it in the game manager itself. Where is it? Scene manager, scene manager, current scene update. Yeah, and there we go. So I guess we override this function or something. Let's see. This is a class method. Okay, and we sort of override this function. So yes, uh, maybe we have to change the architecture. I don't really like this architecture that much because there is too much of dependency, and I probably have to work a lot more on my Python skills. Well, anyway, let's see what else do we have here. So inside this is where we update our debug screen, and debug panel update, and after that we flip, which updates the game screen. Then we have to check this config. Okay, let's just check what we have here. Okay, so the dimensions, like the game settings, the world settings, and font settings. So the last thing which I was working on was this pixel unit, and maybe if we change this to 10 or something, then the grid will work correctly. So should we check it? Let's do it later. Then I have separated the colors, the different sorts of visual indicators here separately in a different file. So we have the clear color, which clears, which is the color for clearing the screen. The debug color, which is red. No texture, obviously is magenta. Then we have white, and sprites have their own colors, so it will come with that. I just wanted to mention these global colors. Then let's see what we have here. Menu is a monolithic, it contains a monolithic code structure, and I think that this has to be changed. I mean, really, because I generated it with ChatGPT and I don't really like ChatGPT that much. I prefer coding everything myself, and I think I have to upgrade this a lot more. Besides that, the main stuff, the crux of this live stream is that I have to work on the chat system in the game. So let's see, what do we have here? Maybe we have to create a new GUI here. Yes, let's create a new GUI here and we'll call it chat.py, and then we have to integrate it into the we do have a GUI class. This is the GUI class, and I have to update my chat here. So for the first stream, let's try and integrate the chat section where we can try and communicate with other players. Well, obviously it's not online. I just wanted to make it work offline, and then we can just shift to make it work online. Also, I'm thinking to publish the game on Steam. So uh, we have to probably work a lot for that. I have to work on a streaming schedule, and then we can start delivering the game effectively. Right now it's not effective, but let's just see. Also, I'm not using a game engine, obviously, because of some reasons. One reason is that because I don't really want to work with a game engine with this game, because I want it to be raw and handmade. And I mean, that's pretty much about it. I guess that's the only reason. I like game engines, by the way. I have used Unity, Unreal, Godot, etc. before, but I don't want to use it for this game because I just wanted to code everything from scratch. And maybe, I don't know when we will be publishing this game, but let's see. So enough of chatting around, let's just start writing the code, okay? Because I'm itching to write some. So chat.py, let's start. First of all, let's copy some parts from here. Okay, let's paste this. So we don't need this. We need a class chat and globals. Do we need globals? I don't know. Maybe I'll work on the architecture off stream, and then I'll update in the next stream to you guys. So we have to put the chat window in the left section. Where should we put it? Let's see. Let's run the game and let me show that to you in a sec. Is this updating? No, it's not updating. I don't know why is this causing some issues, but okay, let's see. So we can put the chat in here. We can put the chat here in the bottom left section of the map of the game, like the screen. In the right part of the screen, I'm thinking to put an inventory system or something like that, or basically something where we from where we can get the objection, we can put it onto the grid. But I don't want to place anything here, so let's place the chat here, shall we? So I don't need this. Don't need that as well. Okay, I don't need all of this. I also have to make an input event system, basically a normal event system. That would be enough. And update. Okay, So let's go to GUI and okay, this is the game GUI. Let's put a chat panel, or should we just say chat? Let's just name it as chat panel, and display surface. Why am I passing display surface from here? I also have to work on dependency injection. Oh, my code is so bad. Okay, let's see. Chat panel. Oh, chat panel. Import chat panel. Also have to update the name. So let's rename this to chat panel.py. Also here panel GUI. There we have the name correctly. Why is it throwing an error? Chat panel. Why? I mean, it's correct. Come on, dude. Chat panel, and let's go to our chat panel. Okay, so here the update function, and we are checking for events every single time inside, and we are getting it from Google globals, and I have to figure something about this. Let's see. First of all, we don't need all of this, and we also don't need all of this. We do require the panel background, and we have to adjust the opacity of the channel, so it's like it should look like the Minecraft chat screen, something, which is my intention. Let's see what we can make. Okay, so this is the base code, and we have set the display surface self.width equals width. Okay, it should not be that way. Can we just do this? Let's see. Like divide by 5 or something. We'll change this later. Screen width, screen height. Wait a second. Oh, it's this thing right here. Actually, let's just remove all of this. We don't need it. And self.width equals self.screen width divided by 20. So 20 is a lot. 5 something. We'll change this and make this. Let's make this 500 for now. Okay, let's make this 3. Okay, and then update and draw. So let's pass here, and let's see what we can do from there. Okay, great, perfect. So let's see. Let's try and run the game. Python main.py, and probably I should update the screen as well. It just closed. Let's see what's the issue. Self.color, we have not mentioned the color. Wow. So let's add the color black, and we probably don't have the color, so let's import colors, or from colors import black, and we don't have it, obviously. Colors, colors, let's make it black, 0 0 0, and let's go here and play the game again, and let me update the screen. Okay. maybe I should just maybe I should just fix all the errors and then update the screen. We have an error. Oh, why did I see this? Self.panel.x. Okay, so this should be the bottom part. Okay, so this is a screen width. No, it's supposed to be 0, and this should be self.screen height minus the height which we already have for this. Okay, so I didn't create it, so let's create that. Maybe around 0.2 or something. Let's see. Minus self dot height, and then we have the self dot height. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's go. I can see it, and let me show it to you. Free, open selector window, Alterna share. Okay, so we have a small black box rendering on the screen. Let's go. That's nice. So I was thinking that when we press the slash button, it should appear, and then when we press escape, it should go away. But right now I have tied the escape button to closing the window, so I have to probably remove it, and then we can work on this thing. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so let's go into the game manager and SC for escape. Okay, so we have escape here. We'll just remove this. There's no need for putting this here. We'll work with the GUI later. Great, so we have removed escape, and then we can go to the chat panel, and then we can listen for events. Okay, so if event dot type equals to pygame dot key down, if event dot key dot key, what was that? Let me check. Yeah, e dot key, right? I'm correct. Why is it not appearing on my LSP? Key is equal to pygame dot k underscore slash, what is it called, slash forward slash k underscore forward. So we have to look to the pygame documentation. Where is it? Shift semicolon slash, there we go. Is this the right one? Pygame dot, oh, I'll just print something first. Hello. Okay, let's try and run the game. Main.py, and then escape. It's not working. Great, let's go to the game. Oh, perfect. Let me rerun it. Slash 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 escape is not working. Okay, great. Okay, so we got hello, so slash is working. Great, so when we can have some state, right? So we can say self dot is open is equals to false, and then okay, this is the most naive way to do it, but then I'll update it later. Okay, so I'll say self dot is open equals to, and if we event dot key equals by game dot key underscore escape. Now escape should close all panels, right? And then for that I have to update the side panel as well. So I have to create a new class which is class panel, and then I can work on this, but let's just keep it inside this class for now. Okay, so I'll just say self dot is open equals false, and then it will close. Then we can conditionally render this self dot is open, and then we can show this. Okay, so let's create a function which will probably draw this. Okay, self, and let's just copy this and put it here. That's great. There's nothing more to put inside here, and you have to work on the font thing. So to type some text and then it will go there. Okay, so that's a small changing thing which we can do. Okay, so let's see if this works. Okay, I think it will work, obviously. So if I press slash, it's not opening. Great, so we have done something wrong here. What's wrong? Oh, we are not even calling the draw function. Well, great. Draw. Self.draw. Okay, and this should probably draw it. So let me check if it's working. Oh my god. Play slash it appears in okay, slash and escape to remove it. Let's also put slash again to remove it. Right, so just make it a toggle. Self dot is open. Oh, not, sorry, there we go. So let me check if it's working. Slash grade. Let's just keep it clean and put the slash it directly as is, and that should work. Okay, so let's start working with the text thing. Okay, so what all features do we need? So we need the features to write some text, and then when you press enter, the text should go into the feed, and then slowly and gradually its opacity should decrease, right? So we also have to keep a buffer in order to put the input. So let's separate some things. Okay, so this is all what we need, like the important part for it. Self.open is the state, so let's keep it like that, and self.input buffer will be our input buffer, and I'm just going to keep it like a small string. Okay, then we can just append and inside this, or should I, what should I do? So let's just keep it like that. Okay. we have to create a function get input, which we can use to sort of update the input, but we also have to draw it, right? Self dot we need the font thing, so let's see if I can get hands on the font. We have the font here. Maybe I should create a global font and then use it, because we should not probably use it everywhere like this, but we will see. I'm going to update the architecture of this game anyway. Let's import the font and from global import font. What font? Oh, was it config? Config. Great, so that was config. We do have our font right now, and it's a basic thing, so we'll just keep it here. Then as and when we get input, we should probably add it to our buffer. So add an input buffer. I don't have a good name for this. We'll update this in a sec. What should I do? Should I add the key here, like the key which we're going to press, or character, every character which we are going to update, and this is obviously going to be a string because we don't have a string class in Python. So self dot input buffer dot input buffer equals to this plus str. Will this work, or should I just keep it like this? Dot append, and then we can put inside the character. Now we also have to sanitize this because this is an input field, but that's for the data part. Let's see. Key is equals to pygame dot, and then can we get, okay, what is this k underscore a? I can't get its ID because I cannot jump. Come on. Should I open VS Code? Let's see. Pygame k underscore k underscore is not there. Crazy. I just want my game to be working. Come on, bro. I want to see the constant. Where is it? Pygame system modules. It's not here as well. Where is it? I can't see anything. Pygame.base. Where is this? Camera.py? What? Oh, Pygame now has its own camera methods. That's crazy, bro. Wow. Let me see. Let's just print the integer. Come on, bro. Print pygame.k underscore a pygame.k underscore z. Okay, for now we are just going to include this. I want to see. Oh, oops. Play. Okay, 97. 1, 2, 2. Oh, it's the exact same as ASCII. Come on. Wow. That's nice. Okay, that's really nice to know. So we can just do this then. Dot key is equals to pygame dot k underscore. Okay, we should not probably use slash, because if we use slash, that's a character, right? So k underscore escape, we should close it like false. Let's take this here and remove this. Key is equals to key down. We don't need this as well, we just have to get the key, so we'll use event.key. So if event no, not even this as well, self dot or add an input buffer. We already have this created, right? So self dot this, then we have to add in the character. So event dot key and shall. Will this work? Event dot key. Oh, but first we have to check if that is an ASCII character. No, that's not needed. Why is it throwing an error here? CHR. Oh, is it CHR? We do have it. What the hell? char arg not in range. This print the event dot key and let's comment this out. We didn't get this. Weird, then it should add it inside this. Wait a second. This was the issue. Let's see. What the hell is this? I think that's the super key. Okay. So we are getting all characters. Event dot key is printing the characters. Okay, so we already have the is ASCII function, right? So if event dot key dot is s dot s ASCII print s ASCII. But this will give me the ASCII character, right? The thing is, wait. Argc is less than 128. So this will just give the ASCII value of the character and not the actual character. For that we have to use CHR. So if I go ahead and print the CHR value of this, then we can get something. Okay, let me put this in a try. Try accept and then do nothing. Let's just put something here. Okay, ASD NON. This is a super key. So that came in the accept part. That's nice. So this is working. Okay, and we have to append it right here. We only have to append it when our slash, like when our panel is open. So when our panel is open, so on every key down I have to check if surf.open or something. So I have to put it here, right? If surf.is open, then we append the character. And let's try doing it here. Okay, add an input buffer, the character, which is event.key. Okay, obviously we need the self first, and this should work, but it will also give an error, and we'll try to fix it. No worries, but we also have to show this. So I also have to work on an enter button. If event.key is equals to pygame.enter, enter, is that the one? Print enter. We weren't able to print anything. Right, enter. Sorry. P enter, pygame enter. Oh, return. Okay. Come on, return. Okay, so that is the return key, and then we have to do something. Okay, so we'll pass for now, and we know that we have to clear the input buffer afterwards when we press the enter button. So when we press enter, everything clears out. And then I want to show this as well. So in the draw section, let's put let's blend the texture. So let's go to GUI, and okay, it's not in GUI, it's in scene where we have blend the font. Font.render, let's just take this entire section, yank it, let's put it in the same place, paste, remove. We already have the font. Oh, you have to update it there as well. Global thing. Text surface font.render, and this is going to be colors.white. Let's put white here. colors. We do have white. What the hell? Oh, only white. Font.render, then we have to put the input buffer here. So self dot input buffer. So we get the input buffer. Self dot font. Why an error? Oh, dot come on. Can be like Lambra. It's beautiful, yeah. Self dot buffer equals to this. For character and input buffer, self dot input buffer, self dot buffer plus equals to character. Will this work? Buffer. Oh, why did I mark this as self buffer? And this is happening again and again. We'll fix that. Text rect is equals to get the rect of this. No need. We can directly display it on the self.display display surface. Oh, but we also have to mention where we have to let it. Oh, that's the exact place. Oh my god, let's remove this. Self dot 0 first of all, and then self dot screen, or maybe no, yeah, self dot screen height minus the font size. Do we have the font size? The font size is random. Let's go. The font size is mentioned here. Okay. Looks nice. Let's see if that works. Oh, we had a plethora of errors. Play slash. Oh, it did open. When I tried to write, it just closed off. Something is going wrong. Chat panel have attribute. Chat panel object has no attribute buffer. Interesting. Chat panel. Oh yes, obviously. Let's go. I can write anything that I want. Whoopee. That's so good, man. Yo, you guys need to see this. But it's still appearing. Okay. You guys have to see this. It's so good. So freaking good, man. Okay. Let's keep it like this, okay? We'll fix all the architecture things later, okay, dude? Don't side-eye me, okay? Let me show it to you on stream. Free open selector window Alterna share. Okay, there we go. We have this, and this is the chat panel, and then I can type anything that I want. Also, it's overflowing, which we have to deal with. That's okay. I can also press enter, and then I can close this as well. Amazing. But when I try and open it, we see that the slash is coming here again and again. So we have to fix that also. Kind of like how Minecraft does. But damn, this is so cool. Apparently the backspace is not working, so we have to fix that as well. Let's see what we can do for that. But this is really nice. I like it. Back to the coding arena. We have to fix a lot of things, but let's go through everything one by one. We also have to mask for the input thing. I mean, let's see. Let's try and fix the backspace thing. Backspace. And but you know, this is the easiest thing to do. Pop. Just pop it out. Why do we have pass here? And then I should update this window again. Okay, so if I move, this should move as well. Great. Okay, so we have this as of now. And notice how our player is moving as well, so we have to fix that. When I press backspace, oh, nothing is working. Why is backspace not working? Backspace is not working. Why? Self.input buffer.pop. Well, first of all, we should try and open this. And we should probably remove this from here. Put this like this. Even that key return, and if it is backspace, then it should pop. Why is this not working? Is this not the proper key? Key underscore backspace. I guess that's the only key. Let's put an all event.key equals pygame.k underscore semicolon. Let's just put that for now because I want to test it out. No, it's not working. Oh, I understand now. This should, but I clear it out. Self.import_buffer.pop remove the last character. When we update it, we go to draw, and in draw we have the buffer. So for everything we add it to the buffer and then we draw it, but still this is not proper. Also, let me make it a little bit bigger. This is so small. Oh, this is so big. Oh my god, this is so big. Let me make it smaller. 30, maybe 30 is fine. Okay, 30 is perfect. I have to do something of the backspace situation because I don't like it. Also, I don't like how the slash comes after, like right after I press it. So I have to fix that as well. But first, let's see what is the issue with this backspace thing. Let me print it. The best debugging tip is to just print everything and check what's going on. You can also see it in the watcher as well, but I don't have it in new game. Okay, then backspace. Oh my god. So this is definitely not updating. Why is that the case? That should work. Why is this not updating? Let me check. Why is backspace not updating? Okay, so when I do backspace, it counts as a character. Someone said that event.key is a key code, not a character. Pygame.key underscore backspace is some integer like 8. Okay, that makes sense. So you're adding garbage to the buffer first. Then you do this afterwards. So the flow is backspace pressed. Okay, use event.unicode, not this. What good would that do to me? Correct way to handle text input in Pygame. Event.unicode is the actual type character, etc. Because Yes, that's what I wanted. So instead of char event.key like doing something like this, I can just do event.unicode is what GPT is saying to me. So let me test that out, okay? So this is working and backspace is still not working, but enter is working and all of the other things are working as well, and space is working as well. I'm not able to see the escape thing. Okay. If you ever want proper chat input, first your selection, me copy paste, look into pygame.text input. That's what pygame added specifically for text fields. Oh, is that so? So I think we should handle the special keys first, which is this part, right? And then do all of this. Let's see. Nope, backspace isn't working. This counts as a separate character and I am not able to. Okay, it's working, but it also adds a character. I see what we're dealing with. So they should only add the. Is it adding all characters? Event dot unicode. IndieDev self dot. If not, self dot is open. We just have to return, and then we can do this, and then we can take this and put it in the front. We have to deal with this as well. So after the slash we return, again after this we return, and why is this a semicolon? Then if event.key is return, we clear. Then if self dot input of exist, we also have to check that. So if that exists, we can then pop later. And then maybe else something like this. Something like that. Oh, it's working now. I don't know how, but it's working now. Interesting. So this is how we control the opening and closing. Okay, so let me line that. Control the panel. Then this is for text input. Maybe text input with a small I. And then we add the text, right? So what's the difference? I don't understand. So if this is slash, it will not be registered. If this is an escape, it will not be registered. Even after return, this should not go after anything. Backspace is working. Slash is somehow making it a little bit weird. Let me show it on screen. So oh, do I have the tab closed? Oh my god, we have the tab closed. Let's open it. Open selector, window, Alterna, share, okay. Play, okay. So we have a chat screen here, and then we can also use the backspace. Hello, how are you guys? I am alone here. Please send help. I need to stay alive. Please, 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 please. We should probably add a feature where we can just hold the passive button and then it should then remove it accordingly. Okay, no worries. Let's work on putting some text. Okay, so def add text self some amount of text. Okay, and this is going to be a string. Pass self dot text buffer is equals to this and will contain some text. So whenever you press enter or return, we can put it in our text buffer. The buffer dot append self dot input buffer. But we have to do something like this again. So I'll probably fix that in a second because I don't want redundancy in my code. Okay, so self dot text buffer dot append buffer So we get the text inside. Oh, we should not put that here. We should put it here. And then add text self dot add text buffer self dot text buffer dot append buffer. Instead of this we need text because this is text, and then we have it inside our text buffer. Good. So when we have it inside our text buffer we can show it. Okay, so this is the input text surf, input text surf. Then let's also make a text area surf. Previous messages. Should I remove this text buffer and rename it to previous chat or something? Chats. That's okay. So previous chats dot append text, and previous message surf is equals to again this one, and then self dot display it, but we have to do some mathematics here. Okay, great. So our previous messages will be also of the same height, like the font size. This should be changed to previous messages surf, and then I want to take it a little bit up. So I'm thinking right now that where should we anchor it? So we have to anchor the input buffer in the bottom part, and obviously we have to, what should I do? Should I anchor the previous chats and input buffer together and take it in the top, and then we can decrease the height? I think that should work. So input buffer comes later, so we can just remove it and put it afterwards like this, just so we are in the proper order. Then we need to render this properly, so y for chat and what is this previous messages, previous chat, so what previous chats surf and chats in previous chats buffer is equals plus is equals to chats plus something like this, like a slash n, a new line character. I don't think this will work, but let's see if it works. It works, so I think it will be a good thing. So We are using the buffer again here. That's no issue. We can put the buffer directly inside, and then depending on the length of the buffer, like we have to get the length of the buffer to the amount of chats into the font size will give us this. Also plus 30, so this will be plus 1 because of the input, so I think this should work. Okay, I think this should work, so let's see. It is working, but everything is going upside. Weird. I want to show this, man. So let me enable it again. Open selector, Alterna, share, and there we go, play. So if I add something, it just goes like that. So let me add my name. So the thing is, it's showing properly, right? Let me also add something else. There is a multiplicative issue which is going on. Len buffer plus 1 into 30. Why? I think this is correct. Mathematics is correct. What's wrong? Computer can't be wrong, so obviously I am wrong somewhere. Cell.screen.h is my screen height minus this thing. Len buffer will give me the number of chats plus 1 for the input, and for that we multiply by 30. So all chats will be 30. Cell.screen. Oh, the problem is where we are splitting it. I have, so this is the Y part, and whenever I put something, this is correct. What's wrong? Let's see. Okay, so this comes one pixel at a time whenever I press enter, so that's weird. Also, messages should not go empty, right? You have to fix that as well. It looks pretty weird. What's the error? Len buffer plus 1. So for example, if we have 6 chats plus 1 input is 7. 7 into 30 is 240 and 240 pixels is correct. Screen height minus 240, and that is where it should draw itself. So what's wrong? What is wrong? What is wrong? Len buffer is not number of characters. The number of line. Oh, okay. Len buffer is the number of characters. Oh, this is not what I do. Okay, this is self dot previous chats. Oh, that should work now. That is where I was wrong. Oh, did I just? Oh, I didn't change this. So this should be 30 again, and it should work. Let's see, it's working. Let's go, dude. Woohoo! Let's freaking go, man. I'm so happy. Great, so that's working. Now I have to fix. Sending the empty message. I don't want the messages to be empty, right? So let's go ahead and fix that. So return, where are you? Or self dot input buffer. Oh, we can just say not. Okay. Let's run it and check if it's working. Oh, it will not go down, right? So I should probably just add it inside this. If not, in self dot input buffer return. I should probably make another function for this. Okay, let's play it as this. So this is working, and I cannot send an empty message. Let's go. This is neat. I like it. Yes. So right now we cannot send special characters inside, and I have to make some tools for it, but I'm very lazy and I don't want to do it. What else can we add here? Obviously we had to add the opacity thing, and should I add the black box? Because I don't think we should. Okay, either way, let's add some offset, shall we? So self.x offset, and I should put this at the top. Self.y offset bottom, and let's keep this to 20. Self.y offset bottom. Self.y offset bottom minus, and self.x offset. Wow, 6 self.x offset. Okay, what did I just say there? Oh my god. Okay, great. So I think we should have some offsets for now. Okay, that's very nice. Looks neat. But 20 is a little bit too much, so let's keep it around 10 or something. Uh, 10, 10, play. Okay, this looks so good. This definitely looks so good. That's nice. Let me show it to the stream. I might have to fix this. It should dynamically capture it. I don't know why OBS is not capturing it, but that's fine. I'll fix it in the next stream. So you can put some stuff here. Hello. Great. So you have the text coming here nicely. So you've done all of the basic parts. I kind of want to check how it will look if I just remove the rect at the bottom, like the panel rect. So let's try and experiment with that. Oh, they just put it at the bottom. I will not render. I have to do this. Okay. Slash can type this. But in order to show that we have a panel in the first place, we have to show it with a slash, right? So I think we should show the panel. That's much better, but we can do it. We can do something like Minecraft, like what Minecraft does. We can fade it from the bottom part to the top part. But can we put gradients in this? I have no idea. Gradients in Pygame. smooth scale, then scale it arbitrarily before drawing the result. So I think Pygame doesn't have it. Oh, it does have it. Gradients in any direction, line, circular, rectangular, shaped. Great, how can I use this? I don't want to go deep into shaders, man, but okay, let's do this later. Can do this later anyway. So what should we add? So I'm just looking at this and I am trying to figure out what we should add here. Because we have most of the things working now. We also have numbers working. And special characters are also working. Question mark is okay. Question mark is for question mark will not come, I guess. Special characters are also working. Should I fade this with respect to which one is the closest to our input? I mean, we can do that, but it's good to see all of the text together. Because if we do that, then we have to do something like this, that we take our cursor and then we have to put it on the panel in order to see all of the messages clearly. So then the opacity will go away. I think this is fine as is. Let's also add a small this symbol here so that we know what we are typing, right? We know that this is an input field, so a small addition which we can do. Where is our input text field? Here it is. There we go. Play. And I guess we can. Oh, okay, that's perfect. That looks so good. God, that's so good. I like it. So then we can deal with masking and fixing the bug where this is not working. Let me show it on stream. I have to fix this. God damn. Okay. So yes. So if we do backspace after this, this will not go away obviously. And then I can put some text here, the low end. So it just goes like that. And I can put the text afterwards. But I cannot use question mark because slash opens this window, and when I do that you can, like, I'm pressing on slash right now and you can see this window flickering, this panel flickering. So this should not happen, right? I should probably fix this. But so far so good. I mean, this looks so good. I like it. Also, it should show that I am the one who is messaging here. So we'll do that as well. But man, looks amazing. This is so good. The low end. Okay, let's make this last thing working. Okay. So slash opens the window and it should not register in the first part. So if the window is open, then we continue, right? And if it is not open, then we should return. Then we should return. I guess this should work. Let's see. Okay, so slash world. Question mark is also good. That's fine. But whenever I open the chat window, it says, oh, that's because I'm calling the true thing first. Okay, so this should be true later, like this. So that is open and equals to true. No, wait. I'm not able to open the chat. Oh, obviously. But if I do this and this will also register. Self dot is open. We open the window and then this is true, so we do not return. So it will be added into the input buffer, but it should not be added into the input buffer. So what if we do something like this. If this is not open, open it and then return it. Return from there. Then we will not go down, right? Let's test this. So I can type slash correctly and this one. Let's go, it's working, bro. MVP. Damn, I'm so smart. Damn, I'm so smart. The low end. This is so good. My god. Let me show it to you. Let me show it to you. Open selector. Share. There we go. Slash. Notice how we don't have the slash appearing right now, so we can just do this. And when I close it and then I reopen it, so the slash will not come, but I still have the input buffer. And that's crazy epic. I like this. So the next thing which we can do is probably clip this here, and it should not go out of this area. Also, it should probably show the entirety of this. We should not probably show the entirety of this like this. We should show the end part, so this should scroll to the end. How will we achieve that? Let's see how can we deal with masking first. In Pygame, this is done with surface.setClip. No shaders, not mask, just a clip rectangle. Oh, crazy. So I just have to draw a panel rect and then I can easily clip it. That's nice. So let's make the panel rect. I can maybe just make it here. So dot panel rect is equals to pygame dot rect, and then I can provide this 0 x, then wait a sec. All of these, the screen height minus self dot height, self dot width, and self dot height. Great, we got the panel rect, and then we can self dot left self dot, what was it, display surface dot surface. Okay, so we have to clip the surface. So self dot previous chat surf dot set clip, and then we can send in the panel rect. So self dot panel rect. Why do we have an error here? Okay, because it is not self. Okay, let's take this and put the input text surf as well, but we don't have. Oh, what am I doing? The input text surf as well from here. Great. So now it should clip. Okay, it's not working, just as expected. Why is this part not working? Because you're clipping the wrong thing. I see. Destination surface dot set lab rect. Okay, so display surface my destination surface dot set lab panel rect should be the thing. What? I see. Serve dot display surface dot set clip. So should I just put it here? After this, and then I can remove this. Wow, this works. I don't understand it, but it works. Okay. It works somehow. So I guess that's positive thing, but I don't get it. I mean, this is our target surface, and then we pass in the panel rect, and then it is clipping that thing only, like the stuff after this, like this stuff. I don't understand what's going on. You're setting a clip on the text surface, but clipping only affects blitz to that surface, not blitz from it. You're blitting onto display surface, so the clip must be set on display surface, not on the previous chat surf. Weird. It's actually how every 2D runner works. Okay. Previous chat surf is equal to a stamp. Display surface is equal to the paper. Set clip is equal to tape placed on the paper, not on the stamp. No, I was thinking that panel rect is something which will just clip out the like a random surface. Say for example, previous chat surf, okay, and then we set clip panel rect, then previous chat surface should be clipped with respect to the panel rect. Why are we passing the display surface? Why are we doing display surface dot set clip? If I draw onto the text surface, clip it, that is what I'm seeing, but you are not drawing onto previous chat surf, you are drawing from it. That makes sense. Okay, so we set the clip on the previous chat surf. No, we set the clip on the display surf of the panel rect. Then why are the other things rendering? I can see the other panels rendering, then why are they not clipping and working perfectly? Set clip is a global state on that surface, so when you do display surface dot set clip panel rect, you are saying from now on everything drawn to the display surface is clipped. If any other panel draws after this and you forget to reset it, they'll also be clipped. Okay, I see. So what we are doing here is the wrong approach. Why other panels work perfectly? Because they are rendering before this chat thing. They draw after you reset the clip. I don't reset it in any case. Where am I doing this? I'm not doing this anywhere. Case reader bug early return skips the reset. Even better fix isolate drawing. So you know what? Let's just create a surface, and in that surface we are going to put everything. Like the chat will be in the surface in itself. Okay. Let's create a surface. Self dot panel surface equals to by game dot surface. Then self dot width, self dot height will be there. Self dot we can do this here. self.panel surface.fill, and then we can fill the black color. Then sorry, then fill the black color, and then self dot, we can blend it the screen directly. So we have to remove this and this. You can also remove this, and let's just render this first. You have to put it in the bottom left part of the screen. So this should be 0. Oh shit. This should be screen height minus self dot height. So we get the x and y, and then we can let it through the surface. Can remove the setLeft function. After that's done, we can blend both of these to the panel surface. So the panel surface, be something like this, and self.x offset. Okay. Let's put this right here. X offset again. Screen height instead of this. Can get the panel rect. Can I just pass in the rect here? No, I can't. Self.panel rect dot height minus 30 self dot panel rect dot height minus all of this. Okay, I think we have done it properly. Let's see. I can't see anything. Am I doing this correctly? Because I cannot see anything. Something is wrong. Oh, what the hell? What is this? Hmm, what's wrong? Chat and the biggest chat. Why is it not rendering? US chat surface. And we are rendering it onto the panel surface. This has GPT. What's wrong? What is wrong? Do everything to panel surface first, then blend it. Okay. So this is how we have to do it. Okay. Okay, it's rendering nicely. So that works. Okay, so when I press enter, this is showing like this is flickering, right? It should not happen. So we have to fix that as well. Oh, oopsies. We have to go to return. Return. Okay. So return if whatever this is. So when I press it, all of this happens. And then it flickers. So in return we have this. If we don't have anything in the input buffer, we'll just return, and if the buffer has something, then we'll be putting that into um, our list, and when we put it into our list, we can clear the input buffer and then we return, so we don't write anything. So why is it flickering when we press the return button? I don't get it. So whenever I press the return button, it just flickers for a bit. There is nothing wrong with the slash button or whatever I'm typing. Definitely something wrong with the return. What is the issue? It's caused by that return. Return just does not exit the key handler, it exits the entire update function from the frame. Okay. That makes sense. Oh my god. It does not even draw it in the first place. Oh my god, that makes sense. Normal frame. So what should I do in that case? I'm feeling sleepy. Where? That is why you always separate out the inputs, whatever this is. Hmm, let's do it. Okay. There's handle inputs. Let's just call it that. Or maybe handle panel, something like that. Event handle event so dot handle panel. Dev or should I just say handle inputs? That's much better, and then I can put it anywhere I want. But then I can just take the entire function in itself, like this part entirely, so that we can just say self.handle input here, handle inputs, and that makes us go nowhere. No, instead we handle the events here, right? Instead of this, so there is nothing, like it will just go ahead and return from here, and then it will just go ahead and draw it, so there will be no issue if I press enter again. Yes, let's go. The law, and that's nice. I mean, it's crazily good. I'm so happy. It works really well. I have to fix some things where tab and other things are causing issues. Maybe I'll write a separate function off stream. But our agenda for today is over, so I'll just show what's going on currently in the game. So there we go. We have this, and we can type whatever we want, and it's clapping properly around this box. Also, we don't have the flickering problem anymore. So what happened was, whenever I pressed enter, this entire box was flickering because it was skipping the draw function. But now it's working fine, and I'm really happy. So I think we should end the stream here. Maybe I'll go ahead and streamline what to do next, like what features I should add next in the next stream. and basically I should create a schedule for what's remaining or what is next to come. I should probably um, make a chart where I can add features um, in the different dates. Like for example, on Monday I'll do this, on Friday I'll do that, like something like that, like a timetable or something. I'll probably figure it out. I also want to make like the architecture for this, so that will also take some time. But what we have achieved today is something which I am proud of, to be honest, because this is the first time in a stream that I'm able to implement the feature, and I'm happy. That's all, just what I want to say. So yeah, I'm going to end the stream and maybe hope